Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, episode number 73, for Friday, October the 31st, 2008.
Good evening!
Hello everybody, welcome to Review a Day, the daily video blog where I review movies 7 days a week. My name is Leland Brungart, and thank you very much for joining me. Happy Halloween, everybody! Woo! Let's get this party started. I'm seeing Zach and Miri make a porno later today, the new Kevin Smith film. Relatively looking forward to it, so I'll be having my review of that probably sometime today, tomorrow at the latest. But the film I'm going to review today is my favorite horror-themed film, which is Shaun of the Dead. This film is directed by Edgar Wright. The screenplay was by Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg. And the film stars, just a second, Simon Pegg, Kate Ashfield, Nick Frost, Peter Serafinowicz, who was on Spaced, Bill Nighy, who's a fantastic actress, has a great role in this movie. Jessica Stevenson-Hines is in this movie. Martin Freeman has a really funny cameo. Matt Lucas also has a small role from Little Britain. Yes, but this film is about Shaun, who's this kind of slacker guy who loses his girlfriend because he's constantly taking her to the same bar. She wants something more. He won't introduce her to his mother. He lives with his two, he has his best friend played by Nick Frost, who's this slacker character who farts a lot. Incredibly funny. And then the shit hits the fan, zombie outbreak, and Shaun is going to decides to find his girlfriend and find his mom, and they're going to hold themselves up in their favorite bar and try to kind of survive the zombie apocalypse as it is. There's a fly in here. I don't understand. Woo! All right. Shaun of the Dead, I think, is such a special film because it's not really a spoof. I don't consider Shaun of the Dead to be a spoof. The Naked Gun is a spoof. Scary Movie is a spoof. They poke fun at the genre, and there's definitely some of that in Shaun of the Dead. But I watched Shaun of the Dead, and it's so apparent to me that Edgar Wright and Simon Pegg love these types of films. They really treat it lovingly with a lot of respect. They're not poking fun at the fact that I really like zombie movies. And I think if you're going to talk about classic zombies, I'm talking about slow-moving, remove the head. If you get bitten by one, you're done. I think the best classic zombie film is Shaun of the Dead, and I know that's kind of a bold statement. My favorite zombie film would probably be 28 Days Later, but a lot of people don't really consider them zombies. It's nerd debates. But Shaun of the Dead is phenomenal. It's a really special film. The movie does such a good job setting up who these characters are and making you like them. So much of the film is so funny, and you really like these characters. You want Shaun to get his girlfriend back. You want his mom to survive. Even though Bill Nighy plays his stepdad as a dick, you don't really want to see him die. And it's a flat-out comedy for probably, I would say, 3/4 of it. It's like the last 10 minutes. This film takes a turn, and it becomes like a really heartbreaking, serious zombie film, and it deals with the kind of things that zombie films do best. Like, what happens if your mom gets bitten by a zombie and you know she's going to turn? How would you deal with that? And it's very emotional. I think that's one of the most surprising things about this film. Performances, like I said, are across the board are great. If you like Shaun of the Dead, if you liked Hot Fuzz, and you have not seen the series Spaced, which was a TV series that Simon Pegg actually wrote and starred in with Jessica Stevenson, who plays the other girl in this movie. There's the other group that are exactly like Shaun and his friends. She's the leader of that group. They did a series together. It was directed by Edgar Wright. It's called Spaced, and it's one of my all-time favorite television series, and it's the same kind of humor. It's just as smart. I think Spaced is actually a lot better than Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, and that's a huge compliment considering how great I think these two films are. But it's great. I love Shaun of the Dead. I think it's so good. I give it a 5 out of 5. The movie has faults, and it's a little long. It's probably like 5 to 15 minutes too long. I think they could have shaved it off a little bit, but There's so many great things about that I think make this stand above other spoofs, and I think it's such a great addition to the zombie horror genre that I love it. 5 out of 5. If you guys are liking my reviews, rate them. I think I figured it out. It's going to be over here. Because when I record this, it's like mirrored. The stars over there. If you have any suggestions for any of them you want to see me review, leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.